six-man action coming your way, fans, as Teflon John and the Toxic Tour will team against Buzzsaw Samuels, Jay Pierce, and Dustin Nguyen. Teflon John, remember, Dan, the last time we saw John in the ring, he was talking directly to his best friend Buzzsaw Samuels, an emotional, impassioned message to Buzzsaw. And we saw on social media, Teflon, well, he doesn't necessarily think too highly of anybody, but these two right here as partners tonight are no different. Yeah!
Gym, and I was talking to them a little bit earlier about their diet and supplement plans. They said they've been taking nothing but zinc, and then they looked at me with a knowing glance. Wasn't really sure what they meant by that, but they said it's been helping their performance. If anybody knows what they mean,
well,
just shoot me a tweet.
Let's hope for themselves it helps them inside the ring. Toxic Tour trying to get in the win column here. Look at this guy. Well, apparently Toxic Tour, it's contagious.
They have one fan. Well, they have two fans. I'm a big fan of the Toxic Tour. Now, as you were saying before, Trent, Teflon John has been trying to get Buzzsaw Samuels to get... What the hell is he wearing?
Well, the Buzzsaw Samuels we know is a...
Is he wearing a gi?
He is wearing a gi. We know how great inside the wrestling ring Buzzsaw Samuels is, a technical expert, but Buzzsaw Samuels is a legit mixed martial artist. He is a legit Kuk Wan black belt, and wearing the gi here to represent that here tonight.
He's a black belt, he's a green belt, or he's a white belt in Kung Fu. He told me that, whatever that means. Oh, great.
Jay Pierce likes to tell me about the attire that he wears to the ring before his matchups. He's sporting an Aaliyah shirt. Aaliyah, the late R&B singer, coming up on the anniversary of her death nearly 24 years ago. Got the
Jay Pierce wasn't even alive when that happened.
That doesn't mean you can like the music before your generation.
Fair enough. They're all matching at least. Great.
And
what do they just want to put the most obnoxious team together? In spite of me?
Yes, just you.
Well, and all the people watching at home. Dustin Nguyen making his way out for this trios match. And
as you mentioned, Dan, about the fans out there, we'd like to thank you fans for watching live on IWTV using the hashtag TCS56. Hey, for once, Jay Pierce didn't throw his hat towards you, Dan.
Well, because I gave him a tongue lashing after the last show. And he respects my authority as a broadcast commentator.
I don't think that's it.
As a journalist.
I don't know if that's it, but I digress. Toxic Tour, Dustin Nguyen, we have seen in the past, no strangers to one another. Now Dustin having backup in the form of Jay Pierce and Buzzsaw Samuels. And I want you to look right there, bottom left of your screen, fans, Teflon John sitting in the corner there. It looks like Teflon would much rather be just about anywhere else.
Well, Teflon always looks like that.
There's a lot of psychological prowess inside the mind of Teflon John. As this match now officially underway, and Buzzsaw was coming in to start the match, and Jay Pierce tagged himself in, and
no love lost between Teflon and Jay Pierce.
Absolutely not. Jay Pierce showing back when those two had a one-on-one match, one of the more aggressive sides that we've ever seen out of Jay Pierce, remembers it, wants to get even more a piece of Teflon. As you see right there, Buzzsaw and Teflon now squaring up, but it looks like John wants no part in stepping in front of Buzzsaw Samuels, and now Princely and Pac Ortega coming in, meeting up the minds there as Samuels push them into each other. Big hip toss. Arm drag right there, holding on by Samuels.
You know, Buzzsaw Samuels, I don't know what he's doing wearing this gi, trying to get the adulation of the crowd or something. Probably in direct defiance of everything that Teflon John was telling him last time at Texas Contender Series 55. He's trying to get that old Buzzsaw Samuels back, that vicious side of Buzzsaw Samuels, but
that aggression, that killer instinct that Teflon said that he knows lies deep within Buzzsaw Samuels. Knows the true Buzzsaw Samuels, as he said, was there, right there next to him when Buzzsaw was in the hospital. As now John tags himself in.
All right, Teflon, time to kick some ass.
Teflon and Dustin. Well, Teflon telling Dustin,
no, come on, Teflon.
He wants to tag in Buzzsaw. And now the tag made. Buzzsaw now the legal man, and it looks like we're gonna get Buzzsaw and Teflon squaring off with one another. As these two lock up, and Teflon pulling off the gi.
Thank you, John.
Oh, he threw the gi right into the face of Dustin. Teflon saying, this is not Buzzsaw. Oh, look, he's putting his hands behind his back. He's going to give Buzzsaw a free shot. Oh. This is that killer instinct, that aggressive side that John's been trying to pull out of Buzzsaw. And with a forearm to the face, John still has his hands behind his back. And Buzzsaw giving another forearm, took John out, and he's right back up laughing in his face.
Teflon John is trying to pull something out of Buzzsaw Samuels that we haven't seen out of him in a very long time.
And now Toxic Tour getting the advantage of Buzzsaw. Big drop kick sends Samuels into the opposite corner. As Lee and Pac, hip check from Ortega, foot across the face by Lee.
And that's what Buzzsaw gets. He should have listened to John. Talking a lot about cake on this show here.
This is not good for Buzzsaw.
As there was an extra slice of that birthday cake for Teflon John, or for Buzzsaw Samuels, as he gets a double suplex from the Toxic Tour.
And not pulling that trigger, that aggression that Teflon's been trying to pull out of Samuels is showing itself costly right now. Samuels trying to fight out of this predicament right now, as he's been issued a lot of punishment from the opposite team. A shot from Samuels stuns Lee right there in the face. Miss line. Big kick on the back of the head on Lee. And now Samuels diving in, making the tag to the Wind Dragon.
No.
Big clothesline on Ortega. Snapdragon on Lee.
John, do something!
Snapdragon on Ortega. And the Wind Dragon is rolling here at TCS 56. Oh look, Teflon now stepping up to Dustin.
Finally! Yes!
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
Shot from Dustin. Shot to the midsection. Uppercut. Dustin missed on that back line. He's trying to Snapdragon on John. Stuns Teflon. Oh, John right back up with a spinning heel kick on the face of the Wind Dragon.
Great recovery from Teflon John as he sits down the Wind Dragon, who now all of a sudden is reeling, reaching for a tag, but John right behind him, grabbing the Bum Dragon. And now it's time to take him to school now.
Reversal by Dustin. Kick out at 2. Dustin diving in to make a tag, and was unable to make the tag as the Toxic Tour is right there to pull Dustin's partners down. Dustin's still the legal man. Oh, into the steel steps goes Buzzsaw Samuels. Dustin to the Teflon, the Killjoy clothesline. Teflon taking the head of the Wind Dragon, and there's a cover, a kick out at 2.
Oh, that was the most satisfying clothesline I've ever seen in my life, Trent.
Come on, Wind Dragon! Oh, come on! This is guy! This is guy!
Where's that pen, Teflon? Poke his eyes out, too.
Oh, my. Teflon John with the fans. Dustin being one of the crowd favorites here at TCS. And John handling business against the Wind Dragon. Now makes the tag to his partner, the Big Drip Pac Ortega. Lee holding on to the Wind Dragon as Pac putting the boots to the midsection on Dustin.
This is great, Trent. We got some quick tags in and out between Teflon John and the Toxic Tour. And get your party hat on, Trent.
Guess you
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Caked up is Dustin. Here's a cover.
Hella ass. As the crowd trying to get behind the Bum Dragon right now, to no avail. Look at Prince Lee. I'm loving this. The Toxic Tour, they just keep getting better and better. And they're showing that on full display right here at TCS 56.
Toxic Tour showing that hips don't lie here tonight. Lee with a big, tight headlock on Dustin. Dustin trying to find a way out to break out of this headlock and create some space. Now got the hands off of him. There's a big kick to Prince Lee, stunning one half of the Toxic Tour. And Jay Pierce absolutely incensed in the corner. Dustin diving, making the tag. And Teflon coming in. That's exactly what Jay Pierce wanted. A discus forearm and a clothesline. And another clothesline. Jay Pierce, a house of fire now in this matchup.
Pierce is just taking everybody out. Swinging neck breaker onto Ortega.
Slamming down Lee, up on his feet is the man from the south side. Grabbing the arm, rolling through. Up on his shoulders, Pierce has Lee.
You Ujigaroshi by Pierce.
Dropping him on the back of his neck across that knee. Jay Pierce now has his sights laser focused on Teflon. There's exactly what he thinks, and Jay Pierce just going right at the man who calls himself the Mirror.
Teflon shoving off Pierce. Here comes, over the top goes Pierce.
Landing on his feet, giving John a shot to the face. Pierce in position on the outside, off the ropes. The Space City forearm connects.
Way! Jay Pierce has single-handedly taken out all of his opponents, and he is eyeing up Buzzsaw Samuels right now for the tag. But there goes Pac Ortega.
And Prince Lee
taking care of business, while Pierce and Buzzsaw were distracted with one another.
Buzzsaw desperately wanted in to be the legal man. Pierce distracted by that, and Toxic Tour taking advantage. Pierce with a shot to Ortega. Lee unknowingly didn't see it, and now holding on to the tights of Jay Pierce. Tag made. The Wind Dragon now the legal man. Big tornado kick onto Lee, who is out like a light. Now Dustin lining up the Fatal Gale. And Buzzsaw tags himself in. Dustin confused.
Dustin, get out of the ring. Ref, do something.
The Fatal Gale connecting on Pac Ortega, who wasn't the legal man. Oh, Lee going for a low blow. Dustin caught it. There's a super kick to the chin on Prince Lee. Buzzsaw telling Dustin to move out of the way. Here comes Samuels off the ropes, off with his head. Buzzsaw's not done.
Oh, Buzzsaw, he's gonna keep going.
Buzzsaw picking up Lee. Lee trying to block it off. Buzzsaw getting all the momentum. Oh, brain buster from Samuels. Cover. And Samuels gets the win for his team.
What's Buzzsaw doing a brain buster for? Guy who had brain surgery doing a brain buster. What does he think he's cute? Teflon John is smiling.
Well, look at Teflon in the ring, smiling at what has happened with Buzzsaw Samuels, who looked like he got exactly what he wanted out of Samuels here tonight. Oh, Buzzsaw smiling like a Cheshire cat.
What?
Yeah, Cheshire cat, you know.
No, I don't. You're looking at me like I know cat.
You got kids. You'll find out later on anyway. Buzzsaw Samuels.
What are you on tonight?
That zinc, I guess.